Hey, what's up, guys? I wanted to do a quick video. I'm going to do it in two different parts just because I noticed my videos are getting kind of long and want to keep everyone interested. So it's going to be a two-parter. Probably do the first part today and the second part either today, or not today, but either Thursday or Friday when I get around to it. Basically, the video, first part and second part, is just going to be a breakdown of my Criterion Collection, Blu Rays and DVDs, the majority of them being Blu Rays. Now, just to warn you in advance, I actually haven't watched most of these yet. I picked most of them up recently through eBay, or when Barnes & Noble was doing the 50% off sale. So I haven't had a chance to check them all out yet. I just actually finished Breaking Bad last night, so I was kind of hooked on that for a while. But I think this is going to be my next kind of endeavor, just to kind of dive more into these films. So let me know what you think of the movies that I mentioned. Maybe something, or let me know what else maybe I should be adding to my collection. So let's just jump right into it. I'm not going to do these in any particular order. I just kind of grabbed them off the shelf. But I do store all mine, or keep all mine on display separately from my other Blu-rays, according to the spine number. So first up, a movie I haven't seen yet. I actually picked this one up 2 years ago. Sorry about that glare. That's Solaris. I remember seeing the American remake with George Clooney. I think it was Soderbergh that did it a long time ago. I don't remember too much about the movie, but this is a Russian film. It's a long one, probably why I haven't watched it yet. It's hard for me to sit through movies with subtitles if they're extremely long, especially I know this one is a bit of a complex movie, so something I want to check out soon when I have some extra time. Just started a new job, so I got plenty of time now on my hands, so this will be one that's going to be watched soon. So this one is opened. I got this on eBay. I think I paid like $8 for it. I went through this kind of span a year or two ago where I was finding a lot of Criterion releases on Blu-ray, especially on eBay, for dirt cheap for these releases. So that's where I got a lot of those then. This is one of them. I got it for $8. I mean, perfect condition. So there's the cover for you. The back with all the features. I'm not going to really be able to show you, so you can't really read through them. But if you're more interested, definitely check out their website. It's got everything on there, and then the inside. So that's Solaris will be the first one. Let's find a spot to pile all these up. Next, one of my favorite Wes Anderson films is Royal Tenenbaums. I've seen this movie a lot. I really do enjoy it. The cast is great. Gene Hackman's great. The stories behind the movie, everyone hating Gene Hackman because he's very difficult to work with, are entertaining to me. Wes Anderson is definitely in my top 5 favorite directors. This is one of his better movies, but I honestly, every movie he's made, I do really love, and I can't wait for Moonrise Kingdom and Grand Budapest Hotel to get a Criterion release, because those are definitely movies I will double dip in. So there's the cover, the back, inside, this. This is one I had on DVD for a while, and I ended up getting this for pretty cheap again on eBay. It was like $12. It was in the shrink wrap and everything, so I gave my DVD copy away to a good friend of mine. Why not? So if you haven't seen this, check it out. I'd say it's probably my top 3 favorite of Wes Anderson movies, but again, I just love everything that guy does. So Royal Tenenbaums. There's another one I picked up recently. Never seen it. It's directed by David Gordon Green, who did films like Pineapple Express that I like. I'm assuming this has a different vibe to it. It seems like a more of a serious kind of movie. Again, I got this on eBay for like $7. If I see Criterion's that cheap, I'm gonna figure out a way to buy them. So it's George Washington. I don't really know too much about it, but it's in great condition for what, especially with the price I paid. So I had to grab it. As the inside, it's 2 discs. I think they are both. No, one's the one in the front here, the green disc. That's the Blu-ray, and the disc in the back. It looks black in the picture here, but it is like a maroonish red. That's the DVD. So this is a short movie, hour and a half. Maybe I'll watch this tonight. I'm kind of curious. If you've seen it, let me know what you think. Here's a movie I've had in my collection for a while. Another eBay purchase. Again, fairly cheap. I think this is like $15. It's 8.5. I watched. This is Federico Fellini, Irish. I'm sorry, Jesus, an Italian filmmaker who everyone considers to be a master of the craft. Watched about half of this and then got distracted and haven't finished it yet, but I will. This one here, actually, when I was setting up the shelf for my Criterion, the shelf fell and took a huge chunk out of the top of the case. Luckily, I was able to replace the case through eBay for like $3, which is great. The downside, though, is if you open up inside here, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, the book got torn. I don't know, I don't think this one's out of print yet, but I got a funny feeling it will be, because it's been around forever. So I'm hoping, that doesn't damage the value too much. But yeah, something I'll definitely need to finish. Next up is a French film, Playtime. This one is out of print now, because they're releasing the box set with everything in it. I watched this in college on my laptop one night. I don't remember too much about it. It was really late, but I do remember it being quite hysterical. I do really like French films. Definitely my favorite country in terms of foreign films. I think the French really do make great films. And this one I do remember liking. I just don't remember too much about the movie. So I'll be checking it out again soon. It's Playtime. There's the inside. Another one I picked up, I think I actually bought this on Amazon for like $25. It's the Blob. This has Steve McQueen in it. I like monster movies. I like those movies from the 50s and 60s. Haven't watched it yet, but I'm just kind of waiting for the right time to watch it. It just seems kind of goofy. Maybe get some people to come over some night and check it out. So that's the Blob. I really like the cover on it too. It's just a cool, kind of monster movie looking cover. Next up's a DVD. I feel like everyone has this. It's the Chasing Amy, Kevin Smith movie. Watched this a long time ago as well, and I don't remember too much about it. Thought it was alright. I like Kevin Smith for the most part. I really think my favorite movies from him have to be Mallrats #1. Clerks is up there. And I really, really do enjoy Zack and Miri. I remember liking this, but I wasn't blown away by it. Also Dogma. I really do enjoy Dogma. So this is the DVD copy. I got it for $5 at like a dollar type store, like one of those where they sell a bunch of cheap DVDs and shit. They actually sell Blu-rays now, but they only ever have like a bunch. All they have is like a bunch of the same movie on a shelf. I remember last time I was in there, they had Batman Begins, and they had like, I don't know, 100 copies, and that was the only Blu-ray they had. But maybe I'll swing back there sometime and see if they have anything else. So, Chasing Amy, DVD. Next up's another Wes Anderson movie that I really do love, is Rushmore. I haven't actually opened this yet. I just sold my DVD copy. A movie I've seen a lot. It was even a required film for us to watch in one of the film classes I took in college. Bill Murray's great in this movie. If you haven't seen it, if you like Wes Anderson, check it out. Even if you don't like Wes Anderson or don't know much about Wes Anderson, you should check it out. It's still got the sticker on it there. So, really enjoy this one. Next up is Charade. I honestly don't remember when or where I picked this up. It's Cary Grant, Audrey Hepburn. I had actually watched it on Netflix before I had picked it up. And I really liked it. Different kind of movie. It's like the back here it says it's a comedic thriller, which I would agree with. It's got that tense situations, but it also has that comedic aspect, the relationship between the two characters. There's the back. And inside, it's just a fun movie. I don't want to watch it again soon, so I'll throw it in soon. This is a movie, it's actually my newest Criterion. I was going to save it for the my Blu-ray update video at the end of the month, but might as well just throw it in here now. It's The Wages of Fear. I actually picked this up one night. I was a little bit drunk, and I was watching videos. I remember watching one of Logan Toxic's videos, and he was talking about how he absolutely loves this movie and how it was, the movie that came before Sorcerer, which is, I guess, kind of like an American remake, which I also have in my collection. Haven't seen that one. I haven't seen this one yet either. And he just really talked the movie up, so I bought a whole bunch of Criterions that night, way more than I should have. Next morning, woke up, kind of realized I don't have that much money to spend on this shit, so I canceled all of them except for this one, because I really do want to check it out. this is definitely on my list. I think when I get home from work Friday afternoon, I think this is what's going to happen. So let me know if you've seen it. I know the YouTube channel Logan Toxic, he was all about it, so inspired me to go out and pick this up. So gotta watch it soon. It's still in the shrink wrap, I can tell. Next up, a movie that some consider the greatest movie ever made. Fritz Lang's M. This one I think I got last week or 2 weeks ago. Again, eBay. I think I got for $19. It was a fair price for a Criterion release. That's the inside. I haven't watched it yet. A movie from 1931, so I'm excited to check it out when I get the chance to do so. So that's M. Next up, this is one of the first Criterions I ever bought. It's the Seventh Seal. It's on DVD, but it has the clear case, which is kind of cool. I watched it the night I bought it, back in, I don't think I was home from college or something. I was by myself in the house, and I just needed something to do, so I ran out and I picked up a DVD, and this is what I got, and I loved it. I absolutely love this movie. The inside, the 2 discs, the DVDs. So that's the Seventh Seal. Next up, one of my favorite movies ever, and one of my favorite French films. It's the 400 Blows. This is the package that has the slipcover on it. It's kind of like a little booklet in here. It's got everything slid in. I know a lot of people didn't like the way this one was set up, and a lot of people now have the one that comes in the clear Criterion case. I like this one though. It's different. So it's a little bit smaller. It's got some cool pictures. Yeah, I love this movie. It was on TV last year. I remember basically dropping everything I was doing just to sit down and watch it. Truffaut is one of my favorite directors. Really, he's one of those guys I just kind of want to collect everything he's done, but not a lot of it's not on Criterion or Blu-ray for that matter, and I feel like it will be, so I'm kind of waiting. I don't want to just go out and spend money on a bunch of DVDs only to eventually have to replace it on Blu-ray. So if you haven't seen this movie, check it out. It's truly a masterpiece of cinema. Solid story, directing, the acting from the little kids. Just a damn good movie. Next up, got this on eBay as well. Have yet to watch it, so I know a lot of people will probably be mad at that, but it's Seven Samurai. Don't know too much about it besides the fact that it's 207 minutes long and in Japanese. So I know it's a classic. I know I'm missing out by not watching it. Here's the inside. It's got the book, discs. I have to watch it. I need to watch it. Someone like myself who loves film so much, I need to see it. Once I have 207 minutes to put aside, I will be checking it out. Next up, this is a DVD because it's the only way this is available. It's Grand Illusion by John Renoir, I believe. Yeah, I don't know much about it. It is my number 1. I know it's out of print, so picked it up. I got like $7. I don't know if it's ever coming to Blu-ray, but for now this is good enough. Yep. Next up, if you've watched some of my other videos, you know that I've been trying to get into like Polish cinema, and my girlfriend actually picked this up for me for our anniversary. It's Andrzej Wajda. It's the 3 war films. It includes The Generation, Canal, and Ashes and Diamonds. Haven't checked these out yet, but I have to. I need to. They're DVDs. They're not available on Blu-ray. Each one is separately cased. So, if anyone's seen any of these, I'd love to know more about them, and definitely plan on checking them out soon. Comes in this nice little box as well. Next up, picked this up when I was out in LA back in July at the Amoeba Record Store. Francis Truffaut. They have a huge selection of Criterions out there, and they're reasonably priced at the Amoeba Record Store. It's Jules and Jim. I know a lot of people say like this is his masterpiece, so I had to have it. Comes in the slip box, the booklet, 2 discs, the 3rd disc there. So 2 DVDs and Blu-ray. Definitely going to be watching this. Maybe this is the movie I'll watch tonight. Throw it in and check it out. Jules and Jim. Next up, won't talk too much about this because it was in one of my earlier videos. It's the John Cassavetes 5-film box set. So let's get everything in there. If anyone wants me to do a more proper unboxing of this, let me know. I don't mind doing it. There's that. Another movie I picked up on eBay a while ago, The Battle of Algiers. Haven't seen it yet. My girlfriend really likes it. She said she had watched it in a film class in college and just truly enjoyed it. So, really want to see it. It's in French, Arabic. So, I'll check that out soon. Well, that's the first video, guys. I'll update it with more in the second video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Subscribe, like, share with your friends, and let me know what you think of my collection so far, and you know, what you might recommend me getting or something like that. You know, just would like to have the conversation going. So until next time, guys, it's been fun.